Hey guys, I'm Steff and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today we are going to be celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Month. This month runs from September 15th to October 15th, and during this time we celebrate, we recognize all the Hispanic Americans that have positively impacted our country and have just been so inspirational and instrumental in helping other Hispanic Americans achieve their dreams. In case you guys didn't know, I am a Hispanic. I come from a Mexican American family, so I am very excited to be making this video for you guys today. I know a couple of you had asked me if I was going to be doing anything in honor of National Hispanic Heritage Month, and here it is. We're going to do this Get Ready With Me. I'm going to be using all Latinx Hispanic brands that I have in my stash. And if I don't have a product that fits into that category, I'm going to substitute it in for a product that was made in a Latin country. So I'm excited for this. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to see this Get Ready With Me celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Month, keep on watching. For a primer, I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. And of course, Rare Beauty is owned in part by Selena Gomez, the singer, actress, and just all around crazy talented Hispanic young woman. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Selena is a Texas girl just like I am. I want to say she comes from Dallas, Texas. So way to represent, Ms. Gomez. I have been enjoying my Rare Beauty products. This is actually one of my favorite products from Rare Beauty. I think it does a really nice job as a primer. It just really helps to prep my skin for foundation application, and it does give a slight pore blurring effect, which I especially need. Next, I'm going to go in with a recent buy. This is the new Beauty Blender Bounce Always On Radiant Skin Tint, and I use the shade Light 3. I just reviewed this in my last video, so I hope you guys have been able to check that out. I did a 2-day, 10-hour wear test with this. It does come with a drop style applicator, and this is what the product looks like. And of course, I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply it. Now, Beauty Blender is owned by founder Rianne Silva, and of course, Rianne started the brand with the infamous pink beauty blender, the OG makeup sponge that definitely changed the way we apply our makeup. Since creating the original beauty blender, the brand has branched out to include a foundation, a skin tint, which is what I'm wearing today, concealer, cream blush, which I did use the cream blush in my video wear testing the skin tint, other styles of makeup sponges, brush and sponge cleaner, and the list keeps growing. I cannot wait to see what other products Beauty Blender is going to come out with. I'm hoping that since they released a cream blush, a cream bronzer will follow very soon. Now, going back to Rare Beauty, I'm going to dive into this concealer, and I use the shade 130N. Now, setting powder is one of the only things that I don't have from a Latin-owned beauty brand or that was made in a Latin country. So I'm going to go in with this one from Beauty Bakery, and this is the Flower Better Not Bitter Loose Setting Powder. And when I was looking for products, guys, for this video, I was really able to see the gaps in my collection when it comes to Hispanic representation in my stash. So, like for example, this setting powder, I couldn't find any of the ones that I had that were owned by a Latin beauty brand or that were manufactured, made in a Latin country. I thought for sure the Wet n Wild one was manufactured in Mexico, because I am going to be using a couple Wet n Wild products in today's video because they were made in Mexico. And I could have sworn the powder was, but it was not. So had to use something else. I do want to pick up the Honest Beauty loose setting powder. I've heard good things about that one, and of course Honest Beauty is Jessica Alba's makeup and beauty brand. So that's definitely on my list. Now for bronzer, I'm going to go in with this one from Glamlight, and this is the S'mores Highlight and Contour Palette, and I'm only going to be taking the contour shade. Now Glamlight Cosmetics is owned by Caribbean immigrant Giselle Hernandez, and she started this brand based off of her love for makeup and also her love for food. So if you all are familiar with Glamlight Cosmetics, they are primarily a food-themed makeup brand, which I have said this several times on my channel. I am all about food-themed makeup because just the way Giselle loves food and makeup, I do too. And if I can merge those two favorites together, I am in heaven. I've always loved this little palette. I think the shade is absolutely perfect. Just a nice warmth to my skin. For blush, I'm going to go in with this one from Melt Cosmetics. This is their cream blush light in the shade Polished. Melt Cosmetics is owned by two gorgeous 30-year-old women, one of them being Laura Arellano and the other one being Dana Bomar. And a fun fact, in case you guys didn't know, which I didn't know until I was doing my research for this video, is that both ladies are doing a reality TV show. It's called Lipstick Empire, and it's a 13-episode reality series that just showcases their day-to-day lives in running Melt Cosmetics. It gives us a full behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to run a successful makeup brand, the challenges that they face, and I absolutely love that. That is definitely something that I need to check out as soon as possible. And you can find this series right now on Stage 13. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with this one from Artist Couture. This is the Diamond Glow Powder, and this one is in the shade Summer Haze. This is a really blinding, really pretty highlighter. Artist Couture is owned and founded by celebrity makeup artist and all-around beauty influencer Angel Marino. He's better known as Mac Daddy on his socials. Now, in reading Angel's biography, he did say he was born and raised in California, and he was raised by all Latina women. So his love for makeup and beauty grew from there, and his inspiration to start this brand was to give representation to all the beauty boys out there. Now for brows, I don't have any in my stash that are from a Latin-owned beauty brand, so I'm going to go in with these two from Wet n Wild. These are from their Brow Obsessive line. I have the clear brow gel and I have the brow pencil in the shade medium brown. These are both made in Mexico. And actually the brow gel is not clear. I do have that one, but the one I'm using today is also medium brown. For eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go back in with a Glamlight Cosmetics product, and this is their Icing eyeshadow base, and I have the shade Classic Vanilla. Now for eyeshadow palettes, this was a tough one because I had several brands in my stash owned by Hispanic beauty creators. I chose this one from Lunar Beauty. As you guys know, Lunar Beauty is found, created by the beauty influencer here on YouTube, Manny Gutierrez. And I'm going to be going in with this beauty that was released last fall. This is the Eternal Eclipse eyeshadow palette. This is a more neutral color story, and I thought since I do a whole bunch of colorful looks here on my channel, let me do something a little bit neutral, but that still has maybe a slight pop of color. I have reviewed this already on my channel, so I'll definitely have it linked up above in case you want to check out my 2-look tutorial using this beautiful palette. I love Lunar Beauty eyeshadow palettes. I've always had a really good experience with them, and I cannot wait to see what Manny has in store for us for fall of 2021. I am hoping he restocks the Moonspell palette because that is the only eyeshadow palette that I haven't picked up from his brand. Now to create today's look, I'm going to be using some Sigma Beauty brushes. This is from their deluxe blending brush set. Now Sigma Beauty was founded by power Brazilian couple Dr. Simone Javier and her husband Rene Javier. The first shade that I'm going to dive into is Summer Sky, and I'm taking that on a Sigma E45 Max. And I'm just going to be blending this into the crease. This palette is just super pigmented. These shades, they work so well with one another and they blend out effortlessly. I can't say enough good things about Lunar Beauty. Like, they are just so consistent with their eyeshadow palettes, with the quality of their eyeshadow palettes. Manny really has created a really nice brand for himself and for his family. And I like that they don't release stuff like every week or every month. You know, like they take their time with their releases, and rightfully so. I mean, it's a small makeup brand, a small beauty brand, and they're based out of California. And Manny has said in the past that it's just him, his mom, and his dad, and I think his brothers help out as well. They are the team behind the brand. So that's another reason why things can't get pumped out as quick as like ColourPop can pump things out, just because they aren't working with probably that much capital and that many, people. Plus, I think that just releasing maybe seasonal, I think that really adds something special to the products in the lineup. It's not oversaturated. You don't start to dilute your brand. You just give customers good quality, consistent releases on a seasonal basis, and people look forward to that. They look forward to trying the brand. So I'm all about that. I'm all about seasonal releases, things that go with the holiday as well. And don't ever think, guys, that, oh, just because it's a Halloween palette or just because it's a Christmas palette, that you can't use it in July. You most definitely can. I've always said this, makeup knows no season, so please use your holiday palettes throughout the year. Don't just pull them out around that specific holiday. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is the shade called Earthbender, and I'm taking that on a Sigma E45. I'm just going to be placing it out here to really deepen up this outer corner. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. The shade is called Gold Dust, and I'm going to be applying it all over the lid. And I'm picking that shade up on a Sigma E27, and I am going to spray it. I love like an antique gold shade like this, kind of like a green gold shade. I've always loved this color. I think it's so pretty. Now let's move down to the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I think I'm going to start first with this shade right here. The shade is called Dusk. And I'm going to take the Sigma E49 and just run that shade all along the lower lash line, not being too careful with it. Like, I am going to be dragging this down a little bit. Merge it with this shade right here as well. Now I'm going to go back in with Earthbender, and I'm going to keep that really close to the lower lash line. Now for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. The shade is called Flare, and I'm also going to add that to the brow bone. And I'm using a Sigma E45. This is a dry brush. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Desert Sky, and I'm going to apply that right out here. Now for eyeliner, unfortunately, that is the one thing that I don't have from a Latin-owned beauty brand, or even one that was made in a Latin country. So I'm gonna just go in with my favorite, the Wet n Wild Liquid Breakup Proof Eyeliner. This is a black liner. And I am gonna be applying falsies today. Now for mascara, I'm going to go in with this one from the Wet n Wild and Saved by the Bell collaboration. This one was made in Mexico. And I know Rare Beauty has a new mascara that I am going to need to pick up. But I haven't done so yet at the time of filming this video. But I'm just kind of waiting for them to release a palette, like an eyeshadow palette or something. And then I'll add that to my cart at that time. For lashes, I'm going to go in with the Glam Light Taco lashes, and let me just show you what those look like. I've already trimmed them. I have used these before, and I do enjoy them. So let me pop them on, and I'll be right back to show you guys this completed eye look. Alright guys, this is the completed eye look using the Eternal Eclipse palette from Lunar Beauty, as well as adding the Glam Light Taco lashes. Love it, love it. Very beautiful, perfect fall smoky eye. Let's add some lipstick. And I'm actually going to be using, again, Lunar Beauty and Glam Light. I have the Lunar Beauty liquid lipstick. This is actually the liquid lipstick that was part of this collection, I believe. This one is in the shade Zaya. Isn't that such a pretty neutral shade? A warm toned, kind of like just a rusty peach neutral shade. Definitely goes with any look that you create with this eyeshadow palette. Now I'm going to go in with the Glam Light Cosmetics. This is their lip gloss in the shade Champurando. I love this gloss. This is probably my favorite Glam Light lip gloss. I love the shade, the formula. So pretty. You can even wear this with just a neutral lip liner and then put the gloss on top. And last but not least is setting spray. And I know Rare Beauty has a setting spray. Have not gotten a chance to purchase that one yet. So I'm going to go back in with something else from Wet n Wild and the Saved by the Bell collaboration. This was made in Mexico. This is the Wanna Wrestle, the AC Slater setting spray. I really do like this one. This is actually pretty good. It has a nice scent to it and a good mister on it as well. Alright guys, so this is the completed makeup look in celebration of National Hispanic Heritage Month. I used a full face of Latin-owned beauty brands. I like the way this look came out. And doing this video just, again, really helped me to see where the gaps are in my collection as far as products from Hispanic brands. So I'm definitely going to be adding more products from the brands that I use today, as well as trying other brands that I just haven't gotten a chance to try. I really want to add more Alamar cosmetics to my stash, and I've been really eyeing the new Becky G brand Tres Luz Beauty. So you'll definitely be seeing some of those products pop up here in my stash really soon. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you thought of the look. What did you think of the products I used? And guys, I just want to close by saying I am a very proud member of the Hispanic Mexican American community. I am a 39-year-old woman living here in South Texas, getting to live out my dream of just playing with makeup, and I thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to do just that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Adios.